Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Major Minor. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, it's on Steam for free. So, on the last Let's Play, we got a message, well, over the intercom system, saying that we need to save either Keela or Rook. And I chose Rook, mainly because it seemed like we were going along that romance arc for him and, you know, the lady. And, I don't know, I kind of felt like since we saw Rook have a bomb strapped to him and not Keela, that maybe Keela might have not had it. But apparently he's, scroll chunks right now. And, what's his name? Inume? You know, basically, Clace's younger brother figured out who done it. Max. Anyways, when my vision returns, I find myself in the Ark. However, something's different. Seems different. I feel scared, lonely, helpless. Oh, so par for the course? The pain was vanished. Has. I'm suspended in the air. When he appears before me, fright overtakes me. My attempts to flee are useless, just as I thought. Much like my previous visits, I'm unable to move. He doesn't look like a hyena, but in his incarnation in the next game, he does look very hyena-y. You cannot escape fate. Please stop struggling. You must have many questions to ask. And for that, you should be relaxed. Relaxed? Yeah, right. Not this time. Immediately demand an explanation. Why did he give Maxine Armstrong powers from the Ark? And why is she killing those involved in the tour? Interesting. I see you've caught me. Yet your concern still rests with others. I expected you to act in self-interest. Perhaps Velasquez is right about you. Don't worry, you're still the savior. The lies are only from myself. Perhaps it would be best to start anew. He snaps his fingers and I fall to the ground. Wait, ground? Doesn't make any sense. There's no floor beneath me. I can see nothing but an infinite expanse of space. Still, I'm able to rise to my feet. I'm no longer held back or hindered by this place. I walk towards him and face him as an equal. Equal? With the feeling that I can finally combat my fate. Where should we begin? He stops to ponder for a few moments. Oh, of course. Some people would call me the ferryman, but you can call me Reiyo. Reiyo? I've been stuck in the Ark for an eternity. But part of me wants to leave. I feel like I'm missing out on so much. That's why I gave Maxine Armstrong powers. I need to find a worthy successor. I can't just hand the Ark to anybody. So that's why I gave her a little test. I can only assume that the test is to kill people. But why those involved in the tour? And why a test of that nature to begin with? It was purely for convenience sake. I need to keep an eye on you at all times. So I planned a test to be nearby. But as for why she had to kill, that's just another story entirely. I lied to you about the nature of the Ark. I stand here in watch over Earth and Terra, governing the forces of life and death. I can give you the gift of life, or take it away as I see fit. I am a god of death, you could say, ensuring that both worlds remain in check. A disaster here, a death there. There is lots to take into consideration. That's why I ordered her to kill. It's something I do many times a day. My replacement will have to do it too, with no hesitation. A test was necessary. It's fortunate that I have to keep her nearby. But please, do not make this a personal thing. It just had to be done. If I could, I would have ordered her to kill people in an entirely different country. But I must keep everyone together. I hope you understand. It's just an unfortunate coincidence. The thing that I was kind of wondering is, she's ordered to kill people, and she thinks that, you know, she'll be able to resurrect them. But I don't know, why is it that she A, kills people, having those people know that she's going to kill them, and also B, seems to take pleasure in it, you know, be some kind of muhaha thing. Like, I can understand over the intercoms because that's the persona you're playing, so it puts them off the trail. But if you're, you know, talking to the person, why are you kind of muhahaing? Anyways, I don't know if I can trust him. But he likens himself to the Grim Reaper? Is he responsible for all death? What about other realities? Can he bring back Keela? I could bring him back, yes. Though here's the question. Taking him from another reality and putting him in your reality doesn't really bring him back. That's a different Keela. Maybe mostly the same, but a different Keela. And also, that means the Keela in that reality is gone. But where's the fun in that? You wouldn't understand consequence. In that aspect, Maxine is a genius. I did tell her about you being the savior. She came up with a whole plan on her own. In fact, I'm quite taken. Using death to such an end was beautiful. She taught you some very important things. 1. You need to face consequence. 2. You won't be able to save everyone. 3. Others will die by your hand. There is little else to add. But you've taken your duty lightly. So, a display of truth was needed. Well, we have no idea what our powers are besides maybe being able to remember Terra. Maybe a save file system, I don't know. Terra will not be saved without death. It is your duty to save Terra. More friends will die. Foes will appear. Either directly or indirectly, you will be the cause of many deaths to come. It is important that you realize this. And about the other realities, I lied. There's only one of everything. Huh. Only one Terra to save. And only one Earth. Well, that makes things a bit more easier to comprehend. Because the whole infinite reality thing, I would have to think about how to feel about that. Wait, then that means, unfortunately, yes. You lack the power I presented you with. You're not special in any way. At least in that regard. You still have a purpose on Terra. But only Velasquez can divulge that. This is why I'll be sending you back. Every step you take in Terra brings that world closer to promised salvation. But now you know a little more about what the path to salvation entails. Which is, I have no powers. I can't believe this. I don't have power? Everything he said to me back then was a lie? I've known that you were the savior all along. I know that Velasquez is what Velasquez is planning in Terra. I've been watching over it since I was born. I'm sorry for the lies, but you know the truth. About me, about you, about the Ark. Terra won't be saved for a while yet. I felt that it was best to come clean. You may need to join forces. And I would rather help you as a friend, instead of facing an enemy, especially after I'm free of the Ark. I believe it is customary on Earth to inquire after forgiveness. So I would like it to do this now, if that's okay with you. Would you forgive me, Dark? I don't know what to think of all this. I never expected saving Terra to be all fun and games, but it would cause the deaths of all my friends? And How do I know he's telling me the truth about Max? And for that matter, about himself and the Ark? As bizarre as all this sounds, it kind of makes sense. He doesn't have a reason to lie anymore. And admitting to my lack of power? It's a really big step for him to take. Perhaps he truly is coming clean and telling the truth. I don't know. This is all so confusing. But if he does break free from the Ark, he would be a useful ally to have. Like, I don't know, does he still have the powers? Is Maxine gonna be here for all eternity? I am concerned about how Max would manage things. Also, didn't he be on Terra? Also, he was on Earth as well. Reiyo looks at me expectingly. For the first time, he wants answers. Our situation's now reversed. I can't trust you again, or I forgive you. Usually I feel like in these anime-ass things, forgiveness is the thing, you know? Oh, so what are we forgiving him for? Saying that we don't have any powers? Forgiving him for doing the, deaths? It would be kind of funny to just be like, no, fuck you. I didn't think that, wind would go through. I have a P filter there. I'd prefer a middle ground, you know? Be like, hey, what's the specific question you're asking again? I'm not sure if I'm getting all these answers. Do I forgive the hyena? It looks more like a German Shepherd, but in the picture in the next game, he is a hyena, or it looks a lot like one. Yeah. Random number generator? Nah, I shouldn't do that. This is anime. He is grateful. Thank you. I appreciate this chance. I'll only be forthcoming from now on. And I will perform my duty with fervor. And that begins with sending you to Terra. I hope you find the answers that you seek. And perhaps, if you do save Terra, we can talk about bringing back the dead. He snaps his fingers and my vision starts to fade. For the first time, I'm terrified of going to Terra, as the true fragility of things now torments me. Also, hey buddy, what happens when you die? He should know. A secret meeting unfolds shortly after. Acheron leaves Anumi under the protection of Singe. So, I was literally right next to Anumi and Acheron. Did I die in front of them or just disappear into nothingness? So, do you have anything to say? About what? About what happened today. So, Anumi didn't tell Acheron? I mean, Anumi said, hey, most likely her, because she gave me the math question, Acheron gave me the answer, and that was on the explosive. And she said, it's her. Like, and he told me. Didn't he tell him? Or maybe he did, and Anumi? No, wait, Acheron is being not forthcoming, because, you know, she holds all the cards. Didn't it seem familiar to you? What, Africa? Did you do this just to prove a point? Max, I relive those events every day. Just silently, in the back of my mind. There's no need to remind me. It's always there. Trust me. Can't say I trust you, brother. Brother? Don't call me that, Max. Ever again. I renounced the Armstrong name years ago. Ooh, don't be so dramatic. You know you can't hide from a birthright. Besides, that's why you were chosen too. Because we're brother and sister. Oh, she knows about that? This wouldn't be any fun otherwise. This is fun to you? That's sick. You're killing innocent people. And you're letting it happen. Can't keep your eyes off Daz, can you? And it lets me do all sorts of cunning things. Normally, you have everything in your sight. That is, until you see a pretty girl. Mocking me? Some things never change. That's the quickest way under your fur. Heh. And it's so amusing for me to watch. But there are more pressing matters at hand. I wanted to talk to you about this game. I'm listening. You know you can't win, right? Especially after what I pulled today. I have more in store, trust me. That was just the tip of the iceberg. What makes you think I don't have plans? You should stop assuming things, Max. Funny. If you had plans, no one would be dead. I'll give you an A for effort, though. This game is purely in my favor. However, it doesn't have to stay that way. What do you mean? The rules. They didn't ban teamwork. What if we did this together? We could rule the Ark as a family. Then you won't have to worry about losing. You can't deny it. I use the power better. I haven't really used it at all. I don't need power to win. I've always been able to outsmart you. Heh. So confident for someone who's losing. But look at everything I've done so far. You really think you can beat me, Acheron? You've only killed 3 people. You're not even halfway done. Just 3? Not at all. I've been in Tokyo for a while now. The Midnight Deaths, you mean? I forgot about those for a moment. Clace wasn't the first one you killed. Of course not. He was only one of many. And they were all just practice kills. I have this down to a science. I'm winning. I've anticipated every possible move. There's nothing you can do to stop me. So, in the face of loss, why not team up? I don't know. I was raised to prefer an honorable loss. A dishonorable win is not in my nature. That's something I wish you were taught. The stakes were too large to stick to values. Remember what we'll be capable of. Sometimes you need to discard your views, especially in the face of greater good. You can achieve honor through dishonor. It's a paradox, Max. You can't justify any way you wish. This. But I want to win by my parameters. However, things haven't really been going my way. So let me speak hypothetically for a moment. If we team up, could we still play to my objective, ensuring that no one else dies? No, because then you'd be the winner. I want to be the victor in this. I've been practicing so hard, Acheron. I don't know if I can agree to that. That's a shame. Your pride always was your worst feature. It's going to get you killed. There's such an easy exit in sight. You're too blind to take it. I wouldn't go that far. But, can you just tell me... Can you just let me think about this? Give me a few seconds without an insult. Sure. I think we both have a common goal. After you win, we want to bring her back. That's why you're doing this, right? Exactly. This isn't just for my benefit. I owe you lots, Acheron. For the past. This is my way of making it up to you. It's not my fault that I needed to kill. I would have done anything that man wanted. I need to play with the hand I'm dealt. Besides, if we end up in control, we can undo all of the deaths instantaneously. Nothing is permanent, don't you understand? That's true. If he holds up his end of the bargain, he doesn't have any reason not to. He got bored and lonely. He will too. We will too. Then we can hold a contest of our own. Let loose and live a little, brother. It's great stress relief too. We should put aside our differences. We have a chance to fix everything. I don't think we should squander it. I don't know. You have to take this seriously. I need to kill. No, I'll need to kill you if you oppose me. And if I do, I won't be bringing you back. So your only chance to see her again is to work with me. Boy, that's a dick move right there. Or face death. I guess that's what they call checkmate. 'Cause I'd have to kill you to stop you. I don't know why, but I just can't. I'm glad you made the right decision. So, what do you say? To family? Maxine smiles as Acheron reaches into his pocket. He presses a button on his phone to end the recording. To family. I mean, that would be a good time to end it, but we still got like about 8 minutes. And woof. Oh, another flag. 5 out of chapter 6. What was it? I guess forgiving what's his name? No, I don't think we'll be able to make it up. We still need 5 more. And we're more than halfway through. Unless all the true flags are near the end. Or a majority of them are. Anyways, enough stalling. Also, I am surprised they just... Well, yeah, I was going to say that he just... If he's right there, he just doesn't get at her. But it's like, oh, he can't kill his sister. Velasquez his throne room. Velasquez trembles in fear, unsure of what to say for the first time in ages. I didn't... Oh, there's the shadowy figure. You didn't what? Expect us so soon? Or perhaps you didn't expect us at all. I must say, I thought you'd be dead. Seeing you is quite a surprise, Father. Interesting, Father. Velasquez takes a few steps back. He clutches his scepter, preparing to defend himself. Oh, so that's how it is. Living off the power of that scepter. But it looks like it's running dry. Tell me, do your subjects know the truth of their existence? Or the truth of yours? Something tells me you're still deceitful. Gonna have to check the audio for this. Just as I thought. Old habits die hard, I suppose. I'm surprised you maintained this facade. You see, this was on the game screen, which made me not trust Velasquez. Nagi, please. Boy. What is his suit? It seems very familiar. He looks very... like... I mean, that looks pretty much like the sword from Winds of Change, but he seems to be... Kingdom Hearts, but I don't... His armor looks very much like something that I can't put my finger on. Please, what? Do tell me. I'd love to see you grovel. You should beg for your pitiful existence. I only need more time. This world will be saved by my hand. By your hand? Don't be ridiculous. Everything you touch meets a plagued end. And soon, Takamagahara will fall. Or whatever it is you call this place now. You can't change the truth of your world. You have a kingdom that houses the dead. Father, you rule over a rotting carcass. Your subjects are nothing but maggots. They writhe through its cavities for succor. So tell me, how can you save something long since dead? Something built on the carrion of your woe. It's possible. I beg your lenience. Don't make me laugh. You've become a pitiful man, Velasquez. You're not fit to be in a position of rule. Your world is in my hands now. Now teach your people one simple fact. Salvation can be found through destruction. Nagi pushes Velasquez away, laughing loudly. His laughter echoes through the halls of the castle. Nami. Sister, we must go. So pretty much exactly the same looking. It's a gender swap, okay? Yes, brother. It's time for some divine intervention. So is Terra basically just where all the dead from the earth come from? Because that would make sense, since, you know... that's where... Because, you know, people can go there, they just can't leave. I think now, even though it's not a save point, we should probably call it here. Woof. That was an interesting thing. So that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, cause I like comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like see grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the various type of grow. And please remember to spay your animals to have control of the pit population. And until next time, let's play GamerWolfSix of Major Minor. See ya.